It's Callum, Callum Adams, coming at ya, Callum's Corner. It's Callum, Callum Adams, coming at ya, Callum's Corner. It's Callum, Callum Adams, coming at ya, Callum's Corner. Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to show you this picture. That was a tweet from Ollie Monksfield, and it is my favourite thing that I've seen today. I'm absolutely made up with that. I love it. I love it to bits. Ollie, you've earned yourself a free badge. DM me on Twitter. Tell me whether you want a picture of my face, and if you do, kind of smiling or angry, or whether you want a Spazmoid badge, which I will have hand-coloured and done the bubble writing on. This is going to be a thing now. Each week I will judge it on Twitter. If the most creative sub to Callum's Corner that I see will earn yourself a free badge. Anyway, into the main body of the video, exposing this man. The original jacket potato with glasses on, Kanye West. Now, he first came to my attention when I watched Glastonbury a little while ago. Year before last, maybe, was it? Or the year before that? I turned it on and he was doing this Queen song and he got it wrong. And even when he started it, I thought this has got to be some kind of parody comedy act because he couldn't sing. But he got it wrong and he restarted it. And you can't get this footage anywhere now. It's almost all hidden. He doesn't like to make a big deal of it. But he just messed it up and he kept restarting it. And I just thought the crowd were getting really into it and he was spoiling their moment. You know what I mean? It's like, just deal with it. You've gone a tiny bit wrong. Look at what Adele did. She didn't care about it. They carried on. The crowd loved it. They were part of the muck-up. And it was just like, his ego was so massive that it had to be right for him rather than right for the however many hundreds of thousands of people in the crowd and however many millions of people watching. It was all about him, more important than anyone. So this video is going to expose him for being one of the biggest spazmoids that I have ever come across. He massively is a spazmoid. Spazmoid king. Spazmoid riddled with the spazmoiditis. Riddled with it. Spazmoid positive. Anyway, full-blown spazmoid. Right. So what I'm going to do is show you a series of tweets. I'm going to show you the picture of them and then I'm going to read them to you with the picture up, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about them and show you why they prove that this guy is absolute pond scum. I know a lot of you do like him, and that's fine. You know, you don't have to make a choice between me and him, but I'm going to put my case forward, and you can judge it, and that's what Callum's Corner is all about. We won't always agree, but I will put my case before you, and you can either learn from it, or you can disagree with it, or whatever you want. Choice is yours. Right. So let's jump right in and take a look at his Twitter homepage. As you can see, he's got 25.5 million followers. As this picture pans out further, you see the shocking statement. He follows one person, and that one person is his spaz-tard wife, Kim Kardashian. This, I think, is indicative of his personality. Twitter is about conversations. You follow people to listen to their opinion and give them a voice as well. He doesn't think anyone else apart from his wife is important enough. He's just speaking, he's not listening, and he's self-obsessed. It's worrying. Spazmoid. Right, here we go, starting from the bottom. This tidal apple beef is fucking up the music game. Now, don't worry if you don't understand what's being said. I will come and explain it to you, because they do read like the musings of a madman, and they are, in effect. Right, next tweet. I need Tim Cook, Jay-Z, Des, Jimmy, Larry, me and Drake Scooter on the phone or in a room this week. Fuck all this dick swinging contest. We all gonna be dead in 100 years. Let the kids have the music. And finally, Apple, give Jay his check for Tidal now and stop trying to act like you, Steve. Before I get into explaining Tidal, I think we just need to examine one of those tweets in a little bit more detail. We're all gonna be dead in 100 years anyway, he says. Jesus Christ. Talk about stating the obvious. He's a 39-year-old man. You're gonna be dead in 100 years, are you, Kanye? I think that's probably a safe bet, isn't it? Although I wouldn't be surprised if he did live to 109, actually, with all his Illuminati and disgraceful dark ways. If you don't know what the Illuminati is, leave a comment below, and if it's something people want, I will expose all of that. It's a dark and deceitful web, and it would be quite a long video, but if you're interested, let me know. Right, let's talk about Tidal. So, if you didn't know what Tidal is, it is a streaming service set up by Jay-Z. It gives the artists a greater share of the revenue, so it pays more than the Apple service. Now, being bum chums, Kanye West released his recent album, Life of Pablo, purely on Tidal. And he's forced his fans to make the choice. Well, basically, he's forced them to pay double, another subscription, because he couldn't use a service everyone else used and paid enough money to make him a multi-billionaire. That wasn't quite enough for him or his friend Jay-Z. So they created their own music service. Kids are having to pay twice, and he's unhappy about that. So he's calling for all of the big bosses of Apple to have a meeting and basically buy his mate Jay-Z out. Not quite sure where the logic it comes in his mind that they should do this. They already had a music streaming service. Why have they not now got to go and spend billions of pounds just to get his mates one and give them billions of pounds in a lump sum and possibly all the other artists more money? Are they not rich enough already? He says the kids are missing out on the music. Well, you've got so many millions of dollars. Why do you not just give your music away free? No one needs that much money. Once you've got one massive house and a million, well, however many, like 20 cars and your own plane and stuff, that's enough, surely, that you don't need to go and blackmail a company for billions more dollars. The whole thing is disgraceful. And that is kind of my view on Kanye West. He just is the most egotistical person ever. He strikes me as, I think maybe his mum was overly kind of promoting him when he was very young. Oh, you can sing, you can, you're really good, Kanye. And he's just listened to that and he's not believed what everyone else has said. You know, he's classic example. He should have just been told when he was 5 or 6, look, you've got a shit voice, mate, you can't sing. Instead, he, with his kind of dogged self-belief, has kind of tricked everyone into becoming this multi-million-dollar selling artist. When actually the elephant in the room is he sounds like dog shit. He can't sing. And he's quite obviously obsessed with himself. I'm going to show you another little tweet now. This basically is a tweet that Kanye sent out. It's a picture of his wife, Kim Kardashian West. I don't know if she's in the shower or something, but she looks like she's covered in spunk all over her, dripping off her chin there, as you can see, just spunky Kim Kardashian semi-naked. This, I feel, is indicative of the whole situation, what a joke it is. So Kim Kardashian, let's be honest, has built her whole career on spunk, hasn't she? She released a sex tape, well, her and her mum conspired to release a sex tape of her to make her properly famous. I mean, she had no talent for anything, I guess. She can't write, can't sing, can't dance, can't make people laugh, can't act. It was pretty mediocre looking before all the surgery, so that was the only route for her. But she was that desperate for it, that fame hungry. And that's what he's latched himself onto, kind of Kanye West. And how we can take that seriously, you know, him as this lyrical wordsmith, this superior intellect that he likes to kind of pose himself as. Yet he's married her, who's got less substance than a McDonald's chip. I've seen Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she's vapid. It's ridiculous. This whole situation is ridiculous. Billions and billions of pounds they've got. Millions and billions of dollars. And there's just nothing there in terms of talent. It's just determination to be famous that has made them where they are. Everyone needs a reality check. Actually watch the show that she's on, or actually listen to his music, and you're going to go, oh yeah, he can't sing. Oh yeah, she is a bit of an idiot. They are taking everyone for a ride. You need to reassess, reclassify. This man, Kanye West, is a definite spazmoid in my opinion. Don't go over to his kind of, I don't know whether he's got a YouTube page or whatever, but don't go over and leave hate over there if you are one of my fans. And equally, if you're one of his fans, feel free to constructively criticise my points, but, you know, hatred isn't encouraged in the corner. It is a place where opinions are shared, and, you know, strong opinions sometimes will be aired, and it's up to us to kind of deconstruct it and see what we agree with after. It's Callum Adams, coming at ya. Callum's Corner. It's Callum, Callum Adams, coming at ya, Callum's Corner. It's Callum, Callum Adams, coming at ya, Callum's Corner.